Hola clase, ¿qué tal? We have a really short video today. This video is to help us understand the preterit of some verbs that have weird spelling changes going on. There's not too many of them. Are you ready? It's a little weird, but it's not too bad. Okay? Vámonos. The first group that we're going to look at are verbs that have a spelling change only for the yo form. They're verbs that end in car, gar, and zar, the famous car, gar, zar verbs. We have three examples here. Buscar, to look for, pagar, to pay, and almorzar, to have lunch. We'll start by conjugating them the way that we conjugate all of our preterits. We'll get rid of the infinitive markers to start with. And what's left, of course, busc, pag, and almorz aren't really words. We need our preterit endings. Do you remember them? Aste, o, accents are important, amos, astes, aron. And what we need to do is just slide the words down to make things like buscaste, you looked for. Pagó, él pagó, he paid for. Almorzamos, we had lunch. Almorzaron, ustedes almorzaron, you all had lunch. It works fine except for one place. Here, the yo form. If we slide these parts of the word up here, unfortunately, we don't have a real Spanish word. We have to make some changes. In fact, for the GARs and the CARs, it doesn't even spell the word the way that your mouth already knows how to say it. You know how to say this, busqué, but the way that it's set up right here spells busé and pagé. So that's where the spelling change comes in. For the first two, it's there to preserve the sound that your brain and your mouth already know how to make. The only way in Spanish to spell that que sound is with a Q and an E. So instead of the C, we have a Q and a U, busqué. The only way to make Spanish say ge is by putting in a silent U, pagué. And almorcé, you don't have to worry about the sound change, but one of the rules in Spanish is that you can't have a Z here, so we're going to change it into a C. So we have busqué, pagué, and almorcé. And other verbs that end in car, gar, and zar act the same way. Once you're out of the yo form, everything else acts normal, which is great. Here's our second group of verbs with weird spelling changes in the preterit. And these are verbs that have endings with er or ir plus a vowel in front of them. The changes are for third person forms, so down here at the bottom of our conjugation. Third person singular, él, ella, usted, and third person plural, ellos, ellas, ustedes. What happens here is if you follow our regular endings, you wind up with too many vowels in a row. So we're going to take care of that vowel mess and make it easier. Let's start the way that we always start. We're going to get rid of the infinitive markers first. Oh, that one was hard to get rid of, but I got rid of it. What we're left with, le, cre, and o, aren't verbs in Spanish. We need our endings for er and ir preterite verbs. Do you remember them? Here they are. Iste, yo, watch out for accents, imos, istes, yeron. And we can make verbs like oí, I listened. Creíste. You believed. Oh, let's put it here. Leístes. You all read. The problem is when you come down to the bottom. The problem happens when you bring these guys down here. You have too many vowels in a row. 3 of them, creyó, oyó, leyó. Your mouth's pretty much going to say the right word, but it's just too many vowels in a row. We need to make a change. And here's the change we'll make. We're going to turn the I into a Y. That way we can say creyó, oyó, leyó, or leyeron, oyeron, creyeron. They believed. Ustedes leyeron, you all read. Ellas le oyeron, they heard. Let's review about preterite spelling changes. We know that car, gar, and zar verbs have changes in the yo form only. And we know that verbs that have a vowel plus er or vowel plus ir have changes also, but they're in a different place. They're in the third person singular and third person plural. Make sure that you've made note of those little changes. We'll practice with them a lot in class. Bueno, clase. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.